It's the Beginner Locksmith. In today's discussion, I'm going to talk about 4 apps I use as an automotive locksmith. Let's get to it, guys. The first app I'm going to discuss is the Stockroom app. So what this app does is lets you sort your inventory digitally, so you can keep track of everything you have and however you want it, These are my Auto Universal Remotes folder. I had each one I have sorted one as you can see. Then when I sell it, I restock with 2 or 3 more, depending, or just more in general if they sell a lot. You can see transponder strips, GTL blades, and I like to also separate by keyway. I haven't fully finished sorting everything out. I'm still doing it, but I did a good amount. See the NSN 11 keys and remotes. So far, this is all I got for those. Or, yeah, because that's not popular or whatever. So now you can see I can type in whatever I want. It pops up as long as you sorted it correctly. So Toyota Corolla. You'll see I filled in the information right there and whatever. Also lets you take pictures so you can see what that item is. Oh, FCC IDs, that's another thing, right? So as long as you fill it in correctly, you can just type into the search bar and whatever words that match will pop out. Whether you type in the FCC ID, year, make, and model, things like that, Yeah, and then the best thing, it's free. The next app I want to talk about is the Identity app. I actually used this once only, but it came in clutch. The client had a Nissan Skyline imported from Japan. All my resources didn't work. All the smart books were out of the picture, whatever, right? But luckily it was a duplicate, so he sent me a picture of the key. I already knew it was going to be either D834 or D831, but it confirmed it for me that I was D831, and I was able to do the job. But, I mean, the fact that it helped me once means it could probably help me again in the future. So I'll just show you a little bit of how it works. It's from CLK Supplies, and it's a great app. So, right. There we go. So the way it works is I had the client send me a picture. And I was able to upload it. But right here, I'll just give you an example by taking pictures. There we go. That's one side. Now, the other side. I probably messed up now that I'm looking at it now, but whatever. It still worked out. See, now I uploaded my pictures. Voila. So in this case, for the Honda, it brought exactly what I needed. Well, I guess a Subaru. I mean, it's close enough, I guess. But, I mean, in this case, it's a Honda. But, yeah. And, this app I highly recommend. The next app we're talking about is the AutoProApp. One thing to note, it is free, but you do have to have an account with American Key Supply. Also, where it says VIN search, you can type in a VIN number of a vehicle, and it'll show you everything you need to. It'll show you the year, make, and model of that vehicle. Also, right now, I'm just going through the secondary reasons, like a bunch of references. Like, this is like the cloning chip reference right now. Just a different type of cloning chips. It has lots of good links, like this is Elgo reference stuff. There's lots of great references, lots of articles, stuff that can help you out. This is a quick set smart key tryout key cuts so you can make your own. I won't be showcasing this VIN search, but it works. Trust me, I've used it several times. More references here. As you can see. I clicked on a page, it's a tutorial, so there's some video, but we won't be watching that. I just wanted to show you that there's videos on here and stuff. There you go. But this app works like the Auto Smart Books, and it's like a free version of their app. You know, the code series, it tells you what the key code will look like. 5-digit number between 50,000 and 69,999. It's 4 depths. There's 10 spaces for the keys, 10 cuts. The glove box will have 4, the trunk and door will have 8, and the ignition will have 10. It'll also tell you the test key, TR47, transponder. It tells you this if American Key Supply has it, what leash to use. What machines can cut it. It tells you the ways to get the key code if an all-keys lost situation. And since there's a push start version of this vehicle, there's ways to do that one too. It's going through there. That info. And there's other info here too. Honestly, I think this app is the must. Comes in handy many times. The final app I'm talking about today is Perplexity AI. I know this might seem like a strange choice, but it helped me in a very specific situation, and it's been great for cross-referencing and things like that. You know how multiple names can be used for one thing because of different manufacturers? So it's helped me cross-reference some things like that. And also, it's come in handy for data things, but I'll explain why it came for me in one specific situation now. So the job Perplexity AI came through to me was this one. A Scion, I believe it was XP because it was a cube-shaped car. It was all keys lost. And as you can see, the ignition is 10 cuts. The door and the trunk are 8 cuts. And I just had I couldn't get the door apart. I wasn't that proficient in doing that yet. So I just leash sheet it. I had the leash sheet. And I was able to get the cuts to the door. Right? So I got the 8 cuts. So I was missing the 2. And I put it into my Xsource software. And I tried all the combinations and none of them worked. And I was stuck for a good minute there trying to figure out why I couldn't get a good working combination. Luckily, AI came through for me. And I'll show you the question I asked. So anyway, heads up, I didn't realize this when I first made the video, but you may want to pause it when I ask the question. It's because it goes by pretty quick there. But you're gonna see what I asked right now, and you have to be very specific how you write things with AI. Remember that. And I asked this question so I can get the last 2 cuts to make the ignition turn. You know, because the Xsource software didn't do it for me. And I ruled out all the ones that Xsource gave me. And then I think it was the last row because I remember I burned like 20 plus test keys. Actually, after this, I started getting 50 at a time. 50 GTL and 50 normal ones. And there are many apps that can help you. These are just 4 that I use regularly. But I'm sure there's much more. I've been introduced to many before. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.